Despite Gunfire Games' best efforts to keep the details of Darksiders 3 under wraps, it appears that the Darksiders 3 release date and pre-order information have been revealed, or at the very least, they've been leaked. Let's go over the details of this news first, and I'll give you my thoughts afterward. So, according to the website trueachievements.com, Darksiders 3 is scheduled to release on November 26, 2018. There's also going to be 3 special edition bundles available for the game, each with their own pre-order incentives. The first, and likely the most expensive of the 3 bundles, is the Blades and Whip Edition, which includes the base game of Darksiders 3, a copy of both Darksiders War Mastered Edition and Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, and 2 paid DLCs that will release post-launch. As a pre-order incentive, the Blades and Whip Edition also includes 24-hour early access to Darksiders 3, a special armor skin, and a 10% discount. Next, there's the Darksiders 3 Deluxe Edition, which comes with pretty much everything that the Blades and Whip Edition has, except for the remastered copies of both Darksiders 1 and 2. So if you already own the previous 2 Darksiders games, then you can save a bit of money by getting the Deluxe Edition instead, and still receive all of the pre-order incentives, including early access. Of course, last but not least, there's also the Standard Edition of Darksiders 3, which will come with the special armor skin, but does not include any of the other pre-order incentives. This is the most basic version of the game that you can get if you don't care about early access or pre-purchasing the DLC. Now, although this information seems legit, it's important to note that at the time of this recording, the release date and pre-order details have not yet been officially announced by Gunfire Games, so for now we'll have to treat this as a leak until further notice. However, the reason I think this news is legit is the fact that several news outlets like Gaming Illuminati and some other websites reported on the Darksiders 3 release date earlier today after the information appeared on the Microsoft Store. Luckily, those sites were able to snag a screenshot of the Darksiders 3 store page showing the release date information before the page got changed. The fact that this information was leaked on multiple websites and was later changed certainly makes this information seem much more legitimate, especially considering November 26th is a Monday. A lot of games tend to release on Tuesdays, but with Darksiders 3's 24-hour pre-order incentive, a Monday release date makes sense. So, assuming this news is true, it looks like we'll be getting Darksiders 3 in 2018 after all, which is interesting considering a lot of upcoming games have opted for a February release instead, most likely to avoid having to compete with games like Red Dead Redemption 2 this fall. Now, the one thing that's missing from this leak is news of a collector's edition for Darksiders 3. Although no announcement was made, Gunfire Games sparked the notion of a possible collector's edition when they shared a photo of a Fury statue in their offices, which prompted fans to speculate whether the statue may be a prototype for a future collector's edition that has yet to be revealed. However, it could also just be a cool figure that they made internally to keep in their offices, but either way, the statue looks awesome and I'd love to add it to my collection if it was available to buy, so fingers crossed. Now, as much as I would love to see Darksiders 3 released this year, I also wouldn't mind if the game got delayed if the developers need time to polish it up a bit. Either way, let me know in the comments below if you're excited for Darksiders 3 to release in November and which edition you plan on getting. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys at the next video.